everyone, this is Debbie coming to you again from the Sherlock Nook, and I'm in my Sherlock gear. I've got my shirt on and my blazer on and my deerstalker on. So I want to sit here and tell you some more about another book that I read. This one we read with the book club, and it's called Destiny of the Republic by Candice Millard, Millard. And for a while, this is one of our book club's most favorite books. It's nonfiction, but it reads like a fiction book, and it's about the assassination of James Garfield, one of our presidents, in the 1880s. And he wasn't in office for very long before he got shot, but everybody seemed to like him. And he was shot by a man named Charles Godot, who was kind of a ne'er-do-well, who even got thrown out of a love commune in upstate New York because he was too weird. So that's the kind of guy he was. He wanted to get a job with the federal government, but he couldn't, so he decides to shoot the president. Makes sense, right? So anyway, so he did shoot the president, but it took many months for Garfield to actually die because the doctors, who didn't know very much about medicine back then and who didn't have a great deal of faith in hygiene, decided to stick their finger up Garfield's wound to see where the bullet was. And this led to a massive infection in Garfield's body, which took many months for it to fully take over the body, but he suffered a lot before he died. And he had a long wagon train that they took him back to his hometown to bury him, and it was sad. And there's quite a few cameo appearances in this book by famous people. The most famous person was Alexander Graham Bell. And what fascinated me about that was that he decided to invent the metal detector at that time to try to find the bullet in Garfield's body, which it didn't work, but I won't tell you why because I want you to read the book. But it's a good story. It reads like fiction, so if you really don't like nonfiction, this is a good book to read because it reads like fiction. And it's just not like a lot of facts thrown out there willy-nilly. It actually tells a story. So it's a great book, and it told me and my book club a lot of stuff that we didn't know about. And it's a sad book, but it's kind of it kind of brings you to a good point at the end because people came together and mourned for the president, and it brought people together. His death, actually, if you want to say that, it did. So please read the book. It's called Destiny of the Republic. It's by Candice Millard. Sorry, Candice Millard, Millard, and it is on Overdrive, and I highly recommend it. And we'll see you next time from the Sherlock Nook. So this is Debbie. Bye bye.